Hello again, everyone. This is Marcus, and I review stuff. Today I'm back with some more Grandson, 6 o'clock. So, all the Grandson I've heard so far I've really enjoyed. Really liked Blood in the Water, or Blood/Water. Oh No was a really good one. And Destroy Me, I remember listening to that one. That was a really good one, too. So now I'm back with more. You guys are always requesting more Grandson. I'm happy to oblige. We're listening at 6 o'clock today. So hopefully Grandson can keep on the nice winning streak he's put on for me so far. This comes as a request from a while back. As always, if you guys have requests, you want to see me react to certain songs, please just leave it in the comments. I will get to it. I'm always updating my list, and that list is long. You guys have a lot of opinions on what you want me to watch, so I'm going to try to hit it all, but, we'll get there one song at a time. All right, here we go. So this is 6 o'clock by Grandson. All right.
There's no difference between you and I. We share the same sunshine from the same sky. When it rains on both you and I. Got to sink or swim, now it's do or die. It goes hashtag body bag, toe tag, shot in the chest. Hashtag body bag. Even when I'm on my last breath, till we get reciprocity, how can we stand by? Yesterday I turned on the TV, I saw another man down. He was screaming he can't breathe no more. He held his hands high, but then he got struck down. Oh, he got struck down. I saw the body drop. On the 6 o'clock. I saw the body drop. On the 6 o'clock. Struck down. Struck down. There's no difference between you and I. Same space and time that we occupy. We all just looking for a piece of the pie. We went blind, going eye for an eye. It goes hashtag body bag, toe tag, shot in the chest. Hashtag body bag. Even when I'm on my last breath, till we get reciprocity, how can we stand by? Yesterday I turned on the TV, I saw another man down. He was screaming he can't breathe no more. He held his hands high, but then he got struck down. Oh, he got struck down. I saw the body drop. On the 6 o'clock.
I like that.
I saw the body drop. On the 6 o'clock. Struck down. Struck down. I won't give no fucks, I won't take no shit. Try to burn me down, get this whole place lit. I won't give no fucks, I won't take no shit. They said they want war, this is it. Let the body drop.
Yeah, I really like that one. I really like that one. Damn, Grandson is like 4-0 on this channel or something like that, man. He makes some good ass music, and so here's my initial reaction. I never really got into dubstep. It was kind of a fad that for me came and went without me really putting any stock into it like at all. But he incorporates, I guess, some elements of dubstep that really work because I think he knows how to do it right without making it sound cheesy. I think to me a lot of dubstep sounds really cheesy, and it only to me fits in a certain context. To me, this is because of the lyricism and because of a lot of the elements of it. This song to me fits in a lot more contexts than just a typical dubstep song was. And I don't want to shit on dubstep for anybody here who may actually enjoy that kind of music. And not to say that Grandson is a dubstep artist either, but he just incorporates, I think, some of those elements. And I guess it's not really called dubstep anymore, more like EDM or something. I don't know. But he incorporates some of those elements, and he does it really, really well. That it doesn't feel cheap. It just adds so much to the song. So like when he said, "I saw the body drop," and then the beat drops, that classic phrase there. It really worked for me. It really, really worked for me, and I really like that about it. So, who knows? Maybe I would enjoy EDM or dubstep, but actually, I probably wouldn't. I really like singing. I really like lyricism. I really like vocals in my music. I've never been a huge fan of instrumental songs, so gotta give it to him. He knows how to use those parts really well. So I'm actually also really interested to break down the lyrics and kind of give you all my opinion on what we're talking about here. So let me pull those up real quick. So there's no difference between you and I. We share the same sunshine from the same sky. When it rains on both you and I. Pretty self-explanatory there. Gotta sink or swim. Now it's do or die. It goes hashtag body bag. Toe tag, shot in the chest, hashtag body bag, even when I'm on my last breath. To me, that is very perverse, and it speaks a lot to our current culture. We're all about the social media. We're all about hashtagging. Man, I sound like an old fuck. It's all about now, people can be dying, and people are putting that shit on Live Leak and Twitter and Reddit and shit like that. And it's just, man, I gotta say, just being on Reddit and doing some like risky clicks here and there, I've seen some shit I wish I would have never seen in my life. But thank you, Reddit, for showing me some truly messed up shit. But I think it speaks to the kind of culture that we have, that people are willing, one, to film that kind of stuff, and then two, to put it on the internet for everyone else to see. And although I think the super extreme subreddits and stuff like that are a very extreme example, definitely, I do think that you still see a lot of it on places like Facebook, Twitter. I can't tell you how many World Star Hip Hop fight compilations I've seen people post or shit like that, right? It's just like we kind of seek out that violence, and it's sort of trendy, I guess, to share it rather than do something about it. So I think this is kind of what he's saying here, is that we're perfectly fine with violence, and we're even willing to go as far as to put it on social media and hashtag it and stuff, right? Even when the person there is dying. So till we get reciprocity, that's how it's spelled here. Basically, when we reciprocate it, how can we stand by? Yesterday I turned on the TV. I saw another man down. He was screaming he can't breathe no more. He held his hands high, but then he got struck down. Oh, he got struck down. So, and that's when the beat dropped. But anyway, I'm talking about the lyrics right now. So to me, that harkens back to, I think it was Eric Gardner's death, where he was literally saying I can't breathe, and the dudes were still choking him out. Police brutality is an issue that we've been dealing with for a long time, And I think that really rings true here in this song. And it even goes back to that first part of the song. There's no difference between you and I. We share the same sunshine from the same sky, right? We're the same and we should be treated the same, yet we have people dying in the streets, screaming about not being able to breathe, yet, they're still dying. They got struck down. I saw the body drop on the 6 o'clock. I saw the body drop on the 6 o'clock, struck down. So again, I think that goes back to not only just social media, but news in general. I think he's making a statement here about how the news is perfectly fine. TV is perfectly fine showing death and violence, and that's kind of what it's saying here. He literally watched this guy die on TV, and it's pretty normalized. I think that's kind of what he's saying here, and it shouldn't be, right? There's no difference between you and I, same space and time that we occupy. We all just looking for a piece of the pie. We went blind going eye for an eye. So we keep getting back at each other for all this shit, and we're all going blind. When we all want the same thing, and there's really no difference between us. It goes hashtag body bag, toe tag, shot in the chest, hashtag body bag, even when I'm on my last breath. Till we get reciprocity. I don't know how he sings that because I have to slow down every time. Until we get reciprocity, how can we stand by? Yesterday, I turned on the TV. I saw another man down. He was screaming he can't breathe no more. He held his hands high, but then he got struck down. I saw the body drop on the 6 o'clock. I won't give no fucks. I won't take no shit. Try to burn me down. Get this whole place lit. I won't give no fucks. I won't take no shit. They said they want war. This is it. Let the body drop. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And it kind of made me chuckle a little bit because he's very fine saying stuff like that. Like, I don't give a fuck, So I like that. I won't give no fucks. I won't take no shit. And if you try to burn me down, then we're all going up in flames. I like that. He's all about reciprocity. Damn, I can't say that word. I know the word and I know what it means. I just can't. I'm like reciprocity. Reciprocation, I think, would have made it, whatever. Anyway, I'll keep my vocabulary opinions to myself. But to me, this is definitely a song about one, police brutality. Maybe not even just police brutality, but just brutality towards others, towards each other. And I do think he's tiptoeing a statement here. It could definitely be about police brutality towards young African Americans, towards people of color in general, or it could just be kind of a general blanket statement. I think he's definitely referencing Eric Gardner here, and that was a very publicized case as far as, again, police brutality towards minorities goes. And the reason I think it is sort of a statement like that is because he does mention you're no different, you and I may be a minority in your eyes or whatever, right? But we're the same. And so I do think he is kind of tiptoeing that line with his message here. So that's the first thing that this song is kind of about. The second thing is definitely how this violence is going on, and we're all kind of just okay with it. We put it on the internet, we put it on the news, and we've all probably seen multiple people die on TV in our lives. I mean, hell, as someone who was in, 5th grade when 9/11 happened, I watched thousands of people die on live TV, right? It's insane. As a 5th grader, so it's like, I think violence has become so normalized, in our culture. And I'm not one of those people who's gonna be like, oh, it's violent video games, it's blah, 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 that's, causing it. No, it's a whole system of shit that's happening here. But I do think that seeing that sort of violence constantly definitely can't be healthy for someone. And I'm not talking about video game violence. I'm talking about like real life, person-on-person violence. But anyway, it's a message about that, about the violence itself, but about how we react to it and how we kind of glorify it on social media and on the news in a sense, right? So I thought lyrically, his songs are always very politically charged, which I kind of like because, I've always been a long time fan of bands like Rage Against the Machine, right? And so to see someone kind of still carrying that mantle, fantastic to see. So lyrically, I think it's very solid. I like what he's saying here. I like the message he's trying to get across. I do wish he would have maybe just dove right in and like just straight up said, this is my stance, because I feel like maybe he tiptoes it a little bit, but 2 thumbs up. I thought lyrics were fantastic. And I liked kind of thinking about them and talking about them. I always love lyrics I can kind of think about and talk, and that made me think a little bit. If you watch my Avenged Sevenfold video for Monday, I kind of mentioned how, yeah, sometimes you need to listen to songs that make you think, or maybe that even challenge your worldview. And this one kind of does that, So, I like that. So yeah, 2 thumbs up lyrically. I think instrumentally, like I said, he really kind of understands how to compose a good song. And so not only is this song like very has a very important message to talk about, I think it just sounds good too. And that's another thing I believe, is that no matter how well written your song is, it still has to sound good. And this one does. I mentioned that I really like when he says, "I saw the body drop," and then the beat drops. That really went hard for me. Like, I really, really appreciated that. I also appreciated, I think it was like the 3rd time he did it, towards the end of the song, where instead of like dropping the beat right away, he came in with like this guitar part, I think it was, and then he dropped the beat. So I was kind of like ready to drop with it, and then I was like, oh wait, hold up, okay, back on it. So yeah, I really like that about it as well. And I even, my first initial reaction was that I really liked, I think it was like a guitar part there at the beginning. I can't quite remember how it went off the top of my head, without having to listen to it again, but really liked just the song throughout instrumentally. His voice always sounds good. He goes with a really distorted sound that really kind of, I think, brings out the message he's trying to send. I think those really work hand in hand in a lot of his songs. So anyway, really enjoyed it instrumentally and vocally. Give that 2 thumbs up as well. I think as far as accessibility goes, I get it. The lyrics will probably turn some people off. Some people don't want to. You're going to be pushed out of their comfort zone. I can even see some people, getting upset with me for talking about the lyrics in such a way and kind of accepting them as fact or truth. So I think, maybe lyrically this turns some people off, which I'm kind of actually happy about. I think, we have plenty of music that is comfortable for everyone. I think every now and then we do need a little bit of music that kind of takes you out of your comfort zone and makes you actually kind of think about things, which, I think the song does pretty well. So as far as accessibility goes, I think it struggles a little bit, but it definitely has a lot of listenability. This is definitely going on my playlist. It's got a lot of re-listenability for me. So I'm giving it 2 thumbs up there. I can see myself listening to this song quite a bit here in the future. So yeah, really like the song. Please send me more requests. I'm definitely going to come back to Grandson, because I do have another request for Grandson, but we're gonna wait a little bit, put some stuff in between it. So anyway, again, thank you so much. If you like the music, go support the artist. By the way, I just remembered, I have finally put together a Spotify playlist of all the songs that I have reviewed on this channel. I'm missing a couple here and there. I got to go back and put them on, but Spotify playlist will be in the description if you want to check out all the songs I've listened to so far on here. So, which is a lot. It is a lot, and it's kind of a lot of varying styles too. So just be aware of that. You're gonna get a little bit of rap. You're gonna get a lot of rock. You're gonna get a little bit of metal, stuff like that. So, anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next review. Make sure to check out that Spotify playlist. See ya.